Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome to HCS Live Trip Report. Can you guys hear me okay? What's up? What's up? We got who's in the house here? We got Victor, Christopher Bird Trucking, Googs 50 in the house. Who else who we have here? Dusty Rose. Wow. Did I say Victor already? Victor, we got SJ in the house. Um, who else we got? Roger. Oh man, you guys ready for a trip report? Before I get started, man, I just wanted to let you guys know if you didn't see it yet, I did my qualifier this morning. Didn't come out too well. Um, Shot an 8, which is like right on the bubble. I have a very slim chance of making it. Practiced all week, as some of you guys know, and just ended up short. So had fun. So sometimes this morning, if you haven't seen it, I PSO'd my first roll. I wasn't nervous at all. PSO'd, and that just rattled me from the rest of my throws. Put added more pressure and everything. So it is what it is, right? So we just gotta live with it. Ay, toothpick Ted. There's a giant boat behind you. How you guys like this view, man, of Cabo? Say something about the Vigs. Okay, we'll talk about that. All right, we'll get back to that question. Okay, let's get to it. Oh, Derek Diaz. Hey, Brian and Elmer, just got my first black jacket at Fremont. Wow, 41 rolls. Awesome, Derek. Man, congratulations. Okay, so we're gonna get to it, guys. We, as you guys know, HCS took a cruise trip, sample cruise trip to um, Cabo, Mexico, and Ensenada, Mexico, and we had a good time. Wanted to share with you guys our experience here, and hey, John, and we're gonna get to it. 5-day cruise, first time ever on a cruise for a lot of us. Me and Elmer, Chef Dice is first time on the cruise, and even for Mrs. Money Shot. So uh, Corey is an experienced cruiser, so we was leaning to him to take us through, know what to do, get prepared, and everything. So um, you're still a shooter. Thanks, Jay. Oh man, I'm still disappointed, guys. Man, I'm just disappointed in myself. But anyways, let's get to it. We're in day one. So day one, we're flying out of Honolulu, Daniel K. Inouye Airport, and this was January 26th. That was on. We flew out Saturday evening, I believe it was, and first thing happened, these guys went up and hit the bar already. So Chef Dice and his wife Samantha, Mrs. Money Shot there, Corey, already drinking, already feeling good, ready to hit the the airport. And then we kind of got on the plane kind of late, and it's hard when we brought our 3 kids, me and Hazel. So that's all of them hanging out over there. Uh, went on a cruise and found a new favorite drink, old fashioned. Oh, hey, Corey. Yeah, Corey was our guide. Um, he showed us the ropes. So we took the red eye. So we ended up in the morning. Um, what do you call that? We ended up in LA early morning, and then we had breakfast at what is this place called? San Pedro Cafe, which was kind of close to the port. and but it was very delicious food, Mexican food. So we actually had a great time in that there. We had all of our luggages, so our Uber dropped us over there, and here's us eating. We're here on our first stop in LA, and we are eating here at San Pedro Cafe. We want to take a photo with the. Look at that, right? Everybody, that's how we do it. If you eat all of their dishes, you get your picture taken. But look at this good food. This is called chili. Chiliquillas. Check that out. Coffee is great. Sam has the homemade corned beef hash. And Corey over here, what do you got?
Peanut butter crunch.
Peanut butter. He comes to a Mexican restaurant to get peanut butter crunch.
Peanut butter banana.
Banana. Look at this guy. Chef Dice guy, what is that?
I don't know.
Huevos rancheros.
Huevos rancheros.
Huevos.
Oh, hot.
And the kids got pancakes, and Hazel got. What you got, Hazel?
Avocado toast with salad.
Avocado toast with salad. Yeah. And there's the boys, Shiloh boy, and Renzo boy. All right. See you guys later.
Move the books, hun.
So that's San Pedro Cafe that we were at. Good food, as you guys can see. That was a wonderful time there. After that, we had to take the Uber again. We had to get another Uber to get to the port, and from there. But luckily, it was just 5 minutes away, and then we got to the port. Check out the boat. Look how beautiful that big boy is, man. Look at that. And so we Ubered on there, checked in pretty fast. We actually got there a little early, and then we were able to check in pretty quick. So but we were just delayed. I guess where the boat came from, it was delayed from there. I think came in from international, so they had to do all the customs and things. So we were delayed for 2 hours, sitting down like a can of sardines. And check this out. Corey and Chef Dice playing crapsy here while we're waiting our 2 day. No, they're not pretty good. Corey, man, I can see your belly over there, man. But so we had to wait 2 hours to get on the boat, and 2 hours already was kind of crazy waiting that long. Don't even go there, money shot. So we waited 2 hours, and then we finally, after 2 hours of waiting in that lobby, then we finally get on the boat. Check it out.
You don't know what it is. I'm excited, you guys. Real excited. Yeah! Here we go. Yee, we're on the boat. I'm so excited. Me too. Norwegian bliss.
Like a lot of Filipinos on the boat.
Ooh, look at this, guys. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay.
Mrs. Money Shot is excited, you can see.
Oh, look at that, guys.
The boat is beautiful.
That looked like a casino.
That's the casino there. Beautiful casino, beautiful boat. Our rooms weren't ready yet, so we had to actually wait because even though the rooms were clean, our bags were getting delivered to all of our rooms. So we drop off our bags on the port, and then they bring it up, which is pretty cool. But because they're dropping all the bags and the hallway is pretty skinny, it blocks everybody from walking through. So we had to wait for the bags to get thrown into our, I mean, passed out to our room. And but by then, so we had to kill time. So we checked out. Where did we go? We checked out the casino. It wasn't open yet, obviously, because we were stuck on still on in LA. But we checked out the craps table. Here's a view of the craps table. No prop bets. I think it was 3, 4, 5 odds, but slight medium bounce table, beautiful table. I like the white. Short table. When I say short, it's from waist high. So it was a nice table there. After that, we just the Vigs. I know Victor asked about the Vigs. Just normal Vigs. If you laid, and I don't think I laid any number or anything. So I don't know what specifically Vigs you had in mind that you was trying to he was asking me. So hey, Bryson is here too. So after that, so we couldn't get into a room, so we walked over there. Obviously, you guys can see the casino is closed, so they'll close the casino. Nothing's working. All the slot machines are locked. But we had lunch at the local. Here's the local bar. It's on the same floor as the casino. So since we were waiting that long, we went to get some lunch. And here's us eating lunch over there. We're always eating this trip. We're always eating everything. And here, we don't pay anything. So we get that check over there, but we don't, we're not used to it. It's our first meal on the boat. Not used to saying for paying for anything. They just know everything's covered, and including the gratuity. So, but Mrs. Money Shot is a very generous tipper, so she still tipped them a lot more. Who's here? Fuji is here, and who's Briskin? Oh no, you meant Bryson. Okay. Yeah, so we had lunch there at the local, and then where did we go after that? At the local, guess what? They had a bowling alley inside the local, and my son Renzo. Oh, Renzo. He said he wanted to. You see the local on the back left corner? That's where we were eating, and right down the alley got a bowling alley. Which was cool. Yeah, he had fun. Yeah, he had fun while we were eating. So that was cool of the local having that for the kids. And then after that, what did we do after that? I love some briskets. Okay, so we had lunch. It was already, I think maybe like after lunch already, maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Gotta take my notes. Where did we go? We went up to the 16th floor to get some drinks. So 16th floor is like right, I don't know if you can see my finger. Oh, right on the top deck up here. Right up here, all the way up here. There you go. That's the 16th floor, and that's where we headed up, and it was pretty cool because everybody was up there, and I guess everybody had the same idea. Let's get some drinks. So we got some drinks. Check it out. They had some great entertainment there. Live music. All the drinks were free too, so that was cool too. We just gotta show them the card. Here, there's Chef Dice and Elmer already. Elmer and Corey already getting our drinks for us. Um, in there, we also had check out this view of the deck. So these are my two boys, Renzo and Shiloh, and they're already waiting for a room, and they're just having some fun already, hanging out there. Then we finally got our room. We finally got our room. Here's our cabin. Here's one of our cabin. Our host Dustin actually gave us an adjoining cabin. So this is the boys' room, and our cabin was there. You can see that we're still docked off at LA. Um, but yeah, it's cool. It's smaller rooms, not like Vegas or anything like that. But yeah, it was a cool one, and we kind of got to get used to, but it's actually pretty beautiful. And then what do you mean? Oh, yeah, guess what? So after that, after we got into our cabin, free drinks. Did they know Corey was coming? Oh man, Corey even paid for the upgraded meal, I mean drink package, so he can get top shelf everything because the top shelf is not included. So he got that as well. So he was just having just a, you can imagine, the drunken craps master having a good time. But so once we got on sea, out to sea, international waters, then we were able to jump on the table. So we jumped on the table. um wasn't as good. It wasn't. It was bad. Our first session. Now we bought in five. I bought in 500 and found out the table was $25, and that's where we got stuck. And that's one of the basis of my crap season. The weekend was $500, $25. Um, Cashed out $70, so I was down $430 that day. Trying to adjust. Oh, my shots were terrible. Um, didn't shoot well at all because I was changing sets, I was changing arcs to match the bounce, but couldn't figure. By the time I figured it out, I was already down, and I didn't want to buy in. I just used this. I said I'm going to use this $500 just as a tester, right? So cash out $70 and down 430 for the day. Just me and Corey playing. Where's Chef Dice? Chef Dice got seasick on his first day, and he was stuck in his room. So it was just me and Corey and Dustin, um, our host that day. So not bad. $430 down for the first day. You had me at free drinks. You had me at free drinks, Eric said. What's up, Demon Dog? Free for me. Pay, send it away. What is that? Okay. So that's day one, guys. Day one, down 430. But still having a time of our lives there. Next day will be better. So we're off to day two already. So day two, what happened in day two? Um, Day two, where did we go? Oh, we had our first crap session. Crap session. What happened in our crap session? Buy in 500 and cash out 1450. So I profited 950. So I found my roll. I found my dice set. I rolled about 45 minutes or something like that. But I found my groove, and I rolled pretty much. I didn't count it, but it was at least 40 minutes. But made some profit, made some money back, 950. So I'm in the profits on day one. We opened up the table, just went down there. I think they open at 9 a.m. I think that the tables. But so that was a good session. We checked out the ship during the day. Then we had dinner with our host Dustin afterwards. So all day we were just hanging out on the boat, checking out the amenities. Then we had dinner at the steakhouse here, which is a pretty good steakhouse, and it's covered too as well. So that was cool. Um, you see Elmer and Corey, they're celebrating already with some Camus over there, some Camus wine, which is, and they didn't even offer me a sip or anything. So I gotta remember that. Anthony, no, they don't have ATS here. They don't have ATS on the boats. Well, at least this boat. So, okay. So after um, dinner, we went over to the craps table again for session two. Corey, as you know, had a lot to drink, and some of you guys saw this picture already. But Corey says, "Watch his chips," and so I put the square napkin that they use for the drinks to cover it, and I think was Elmer or Jared said, "That's too big. Fold it in half." So we folded the napkin in half to cover his chips, and you should have seen Corey's look on his face when we told him, "Hey, we got you. We covered your chips." So that's what good wingmen do. We cover their chips when they go to the bathroom. But it was it was a bad. It was oh, that doesn't show your emojis. But that was a bad session, guys, because let's see what was the total for that one. Um that was session number 2. So crap session number 2, I bought in 1,000. I busted out down $50 for day 2. So that 950 I won in the morning, I lost it out because now I bought in 1,000 now. 500 was just too little to actually maneuver or be flexible. So down 50 for day 2. So plus the 430 on day 1, now minus 50 on day 2. Now we're at 480. But at least Chef Dice is back out. He had some circle stickers around his ears and stuff. So I guess that helped him. So okay. So that was ending of day 2. Now we're at day 3 now. Let's check the comments real quick. You're glad there's no ATS? Without a good shooter, it costs you $30, right? Hey, what's up, Des and H Mong crew? Welcome. We're on we're on day 3 of our trip already. So those of you guys just jumping in, day 3, what happened? We reached Cabo, and we reached Cabo in the morning, and it was a beautiful sight at Cabo. And I want to share you guys how it looked like. So imagine waking up to this view. You see Cabo and their mountains, which is
We're having breakfast.
We're on the 16th floor again.
View of Cabo.
We had some great seats.
Breakfast in Cabo.
So a lot of the boats out there are like the excursions you guys can book and all of that. Nice, like,
Oh, that's the arch right there, I think.
if we didn't have our kids, we would definitely do this.
Yeah, right there.
Where are you sitting at? We got lucky. We got lucky with our fishing. I go where deep.
So the boat can't dock. The boat can't dock in Cabo because it's too shallow. So what we had to do is we had to ride what they called was tender boats, and Corey called them Tinder boats, but it's it's actually tender boats. So um, we had to catch those boats, and I'll show you guys.
Wow, look at that, Renzo. Off of our boot.
So those are the tender boats. So they
Off
pick
of
up
our boat,
all
look at
all the people from that boat,
Wow.
and then they bring them on shore from there. So
are
it's like
in
their shuttle,
Cabo,
like a boat shuttle
Mexico.
from the dock. So we have to dock pretty
Yeah.
far out, and those boats over there,
Cabo,
the tender boats, were
Mexico.
the one picking us up.
That boat. That yacht.
There you go. But it's a beautiful view over there. Check it out. What a beautiful day.
Here's the boat.
So we got
All right, so we're gonna go to Cabo, Mexico, and as you can see, we look at the crew. We're walking over to these boats called tender boats, and we're gonna try and see if we can get on there. So the boat doesn't have a port, so it docks off of there. It stays offshore, and then we catch these tender boats. So we'll try to get down there and let you know how it goes. All right. All right, we are here going on the tender boat to Cabo San Lucas. Look at that! Look at that! Look at the boat. We got a VIP boat with the kiddos. Up there, really cool. Arriba!
that was cool. I was getting into the music already. But
Uncle Ben, Dwayne, Uncle Ben and Dwayne over
Uncle
here.
Ben was there with his son
We
Dwayne.
got Elmer and Samantha over here. We got Corey and Zeta. And we got who's that, Renzo? Myself and Shiloh. Alright, we're gonna go down there, Cabo San Lucas.
Oh man, they get some music there, and they just get you in the groove. But driving over.
Aloha! Look at the birds, Renzo.
Cool, man. That's at the port there. Then we got on board. It's a nice place there. The shopping centers. This is one of the view. This is the one facing the port area where we got off. They got a lot of pharmacies over there. Yeah, yeah. So we went over there. A lot of the vendors are out there just trying to sell you things and all of that, which is cool. They want to sell you some cruises and all that. They even have their own pets. Check it out. Oh, look at Shallow! Look at the lizard! That's nasty to me. Shallow, you got the lizard! Oh, look at this guy! But Elmer would do anything for content, so check him out. We know he was just squeezing butt in there. So that was cool. Checking out the lizards there, and then we got a picture at the famous Cabo sign. That's Dwayne, Uncle Ben's son, and then Corey, Samantha, and Elmer, and Hazel, and myself. So yeah, we just cruised around there, checked out all the stuff. We walked maybe about 6 blocks to the famous Cabo Wabo restaurant, but the line, as you can see behind me, was pretty long. So we didn't want to wait. We didn't want to miss the boarding. So we had lunch across the street of Cabo Wabo. I don't know what the name was. I forgot, but I ordered me some, you know, seasoned or marinated chicken and beef tacos. So this was actually very delicious. So that was cool. I enjoyed that meal there. Kind of dark in that restaurant, but wait, let me check the chat. Um, that was cow at there, and then yeah, so we just went on there. We did pick up some tequila. I wish I had some pictures of the tequila we got. So we got almond tequila, which is delicious. It's dangerous because it's so smooth, but we got out. Mrs. Manisha got almond flavored tequila, chocolate tequila, and vanilla tequila, which is awesome, man. If you guys haven't had that, that's the thing you gotta get. So Chanel, who rolls with us on Fridays, who's our close friend, they actually introduced us and said, "Hey, we better go get the almond tequila." It was pretty cool. Did you bring back a box of cohibas to practice smoking cigars? What is cohibas? I don't know what is that. I'm not a cigar smoker, but apparently Corey is, and Elmer. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Thanks for joining in. You are on day 3. You can always rewind. I'm going to the casino one night. Figured she could make sure I walk away with purpose. A win is a win. Yes, a win is a win. Was it better than Taco Bell? Yes, way better. The meat, the texture, and the seasoning, authentic Mexican seasoning. It's cool. Oh, thanks for sharing. Appreciate all the work you do in getting it all together. Yeah, takes a while to get all these pictures. That's why I got delayed. Plus, I was more focusing on the international shooting tournament, and I'm so sorry. I usually go live on Wednesdays, but it's gonna be a busy weekend with Super Bowl weekend, so I just wanted to get this out to you guys. But have fun in Vegas. Stay safe. I know it's busy there. Kevin Farm is out of the closet and here. Hey, Kevin, good to see you. Tacos in Mexico is hard to beat. What's up, Noah? Later in the video, you're gonna make a comment. This is always the spoiler. I would never want to watch a murder mystery with Dez because Dez will always be the spoiler. Nah, just kidding, Dez. I don't know. We will see if I make it through. Oh, look at Toothpick Ted. He's putting out his Home Alone voice and saying, Kevin! Okay, where are we, guys? Where are we? I'm losing track just chatting with you guys. Okay, so we had lunch, we had dinner, and then, the girls went shopping, and we ended up, boys were just hanging out together, and Corey had to get some essentials over there, he said. So we'll check out Corey. Where is he at?
All right, money shot here. We are at pharmacy. Low prices, but we can get them high. Look at that. Corey, right? Corey and the roller. What did you get?
I bought a poncho.
Oh, Pancho. Oh. Hey.
Pancho, go.
Hey, the Pancho go like this.
Like that. And then when you take that pill, it's going to go like this.
You can hang your Pancho even though it's wet. Get your Pancho racing wheels here.
We had a good
The
time.
pharmacy in Cabo, San Lucas.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Senior Pros. Yeah. Yeah. Look what's for sale. Buy promotion. Viagra, and if you take too much and your eyesight goes down, you got the retina. HGH. Oh my gosh. Man, we got it all over here. Come to Cabo San Lucas. Check it out. Look at all these guys.
And that video cracks me up, man. It's a Mexican blue pill special. Yeah, look at SJ, strong like bull. And Laura with a BP melt CBT. Oh man, we were just teasing Corey over there, but oh man, that was that was hilarious. I was laughing just playing that over there, but yeah, so we got what we wanted there, and what else did we go? Okay, so that ended our day. Actually, we rode back to the boat here, say goodbye to Cabo, uh took the tender boat, and there's the mother boat right there. That's the view you see behind me right here. That's the one right there. Look at that. And then we made it back on time. Beautiful sunset came out afterwards. Got back into our cabins, and look at the lighted Cabo, Mexico. What a beauty. This is like breathtaking views, and this is the kind of memories and moments that you want to put in your bucket list, and just sitting on your balcony enjoying life, and being grateful for what you have and what you do, and all the blessings that you have. This is the scenic scenery that you can remember all your blessings. But after that, we got on the boat, and guess what? Where did we go? To the Cigar Lounge. If you guys haven't seen that video, we went live. Internet was shabby, choppy throughout the whole trip, just like the craps table. But we had some time. So those are the cigars that Chef Dice bargained from $45 or $40 to $30 to 20, and ended up getting a pack of 5 for $20. And he was nice enough to share it with us here in the lounge. But you guys got to watch that video, man. I don't know what they put in there, but we were almost talking like we were high and stuff. But that's where I had my first old fashioned. You see how, look at that drink. I drank that super fast, man. That was delicious. And whatever they had in that old fashioned must have came from the top shelf. But that was cool. After that, what did we do? We hit the tables. So wait, did we hit the tables? Yeah. Last crap session, I rolled a 40. Okay, so wait, let me, after the cigar lounge, we went to the craps table, and what happened there? I got my notes here. Okay, so we we went to the craps table, and again it was choppy. Elmer and Corey. I don't know where Corey went. It was just me and Elmer, but Elmer was you know he was challenge shooting. He was not rolling that good, so he just said, "I'm gonna meet you at dinner," and we had teppanyaki, and I said, "You know what? I'm gonna roll one more time because it's my roll after you, and then got one more guy, and then I will shoot, and I'll meet you at the teppanyaki," because he said it's almost time. I think we were like 15 minutes to our reservations, and so I got the dice. I think I was down to maybe my last 200, and then I threw once he left, then I threw a good hand. I think a 45-minute hand because I didn't get to dinner till maybe about 30 minutes late, so it must have been around 45 minutes or 40 minutes. But day three, our only crap session, I bought in 500. I was down to 200, and then I cashed out 1,000. So I made $800 on that roll, that 40-minute roll, and then my trip total now back to the positive $20. So that was cool. That happened, but the crew wasn't happy. The wife wasn't too happy, I think, too, because I was late for dinner, and I was like, I'm late for dinner, but I'm on a monster roll. How much does that happen to you guys, right? So, but I did jump in, and I got into the
Oh, it's a boy. Oh, for the beautiful ladies in front of me, Pretty. Oh, it's a boy. Pretty woman walking down the street. Pretty woman. Oh, this is my dinner. Crunchy. Right.
Yeah, so they they already started, and then I got there kind of late, maybe about 30 minutes late, but the guys understood. They said Brian must have been on a monster roll. That's the only reason why he's late. So that was cool. So down $20 after day three. We are now going to day four. For those of you guys who just jumping in, we are on day four, January 25th, and we opened up the craps table. So Chef Dice, I guess whatever he was Christopher Bird, up $20. Go back to the pharmacy. That's funny. Okay, so we day four, where did we go? We went back to the table. Here's me and Elmer up early. He saw me down there. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" So we are up early. That's our stick lady, Melody, who was very friendly to all of us during the trip. But yeah, she was waiting there, waiting for it. They didn't even take the case off the chips yet, but we were trying to get our spots because we were ready. And then it wasn't so good the first session. What happened to the first session? I think no, well, we're having a rough time. So Chef was having a rough time again. So we couldn't find Chef. So here's the video.
All right. When you don't have Chef Dice on the craps table, we have Chef Dice on Chef Slot.
So Elmer, he ended up playing slots in the slot tournament just to kill time. You know, when the table is bad, that's what you do, right? You play slots. And this guy, man, he takes everything serious. Everything he gambles. Check it out.
We got Melody and Fred there, and I don't know her name. Ben. Oh, that's
Look at his hands go, man. And you guys think his hands were fast? Check this out. His speed is just as fast. He wasn't doing he wasn't doing good on the tables. Yes, you weren't. But man, you got the leg going and the feet going at the same time, man. I had to take I had to take that bit. I was on the craps table, he was right behind me. Oh man. Rolling laughing. You got some Mayweather feet, Bryson said. Oh, that was so hilarious, man. We call him Chef Slots after that. So, but when Elmer said it was bad, it was pretty bad. Their crap session one. Look how much I lost. $1,115 on that on that session, man. It was bad. Now I was up 20, now I'm down 995. but that Chef Dice was on the slots, man. That was priceless, man. That's crazy. So after that, what happened to that? So then after that, we just cruised the ship, and we had dinner. Oh, we had dinner at the rear of the boat now. So we had another restaurant that we went to. It was at the rear of the boat. So we were on the top, and then let me see if I can find that picture. Here you go. So here's the our table, and here's our my two kids, Zadra and Shiloh, just checking out the boat. But that's the back of the boat, and trailing, which is cool, man. That was a good, nice restaurant as well. Again, it was all inclusive. It was free. We don't have to pay anything. And then yeah, then after that, where did we go? And then we hit the craps table again. We hit the craps table again. Look at that. I got my old fashioned there. And but the old fashioned didn't taste the same as in the cigar lounge. And Corey was telling me, yeah, not all old fashions are the same. So and I could tell. So it was not that good. So we just drank, and we got buzzed. And me and Corey, we had to sit down. So we got VIP seatings. We pulled up the chairs from the blackjack table, and here we are sitting down. That's our chips over there. I think mine is on the left, and Corey's one is that small one that we covered with the napkin. But yeah, we had VIP seatings, and then the crap session was bad again. Session two of day four, I lost another $535. So now I'm down $1,530 for after day four, which was pretty sad again. Full table, you guys can see. And I don't have my shooting spot too. We're at the end, so we gotta deal what you gotta deal. Sometimes you're not gonna get everything that you want to get, right? So yeah, after day four, down 1530. Let me just oh, Chef Dice says finish my trip report. Oh, you never do his trip report. Oh, we got a super sticker from Rebob. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate it. All the drink. No wonder you're down. All the free drinks. Table was medium bounce over there. Not too bouncy, not too hard, but medium bounce. Okay. So that's day four, guys. Those of you guys jumping in, we are now on day five. Day five of our trip, almost done. Are we on day five? Yes. Okay, day five. Here you go. Day five, January 26th. I believe that day is Thursday. So we're on Thursday. And we had our first crap session. Did we have a crap session that day? No, we didn't have a crap session day because we landed already in we were, yeah, it was a short trip from Cabo to where is that? Ensenada. So we're now in Ensenada here. And when we woke up, we're already in Ensenada. So the casino was closed, so we couldn't do a morning session. So we're at Ensenada. We got off the bus. Yeah, from here, so we could dock. So we caught the bus, the shuttles to the ports, and I mean to the main shopping area or tourist area there. And let me show you guys how it looks like in the Ensenada. So
All right, YouTube, we are here in Ensenada, Mexico with the crew. We just got off the bus and we're gonna wait for Uncle Ben. He's coming off the bus, but we're gonna check out what we got here. We got, what are you selling? What are you guys selling? Look at these guys. What's that? Bracelet? Yes.
this guy don't even smile.
Bracelets, Steelers, Falcons, a lot of things. Everybody's just getting off the bus here. My friend, what are you selling? You're selling some glasses. How much are your glasses?
Only $10.
$10 here in Ensenada.
I got Mexican Oakley.
Mexican Oakley.
Yeah, I got Mexican Oakley, Mexican Red.
Mexican Oakleys.
Cool.
Yeah, so Mexican Oakleys, how you like that? So we got off there, and Corey and Elmer made a deal with these guys who had some classic cars, and they said they'll take us around Ensenada and take us at the great taco places, take us to the beach, take us everywhere throughout the whole district safely throughout there. So we all jumped on this classic car. Check it out. It's pretty cool. I thought I honestly thought the tour guide said the it takes only about 20-25 minutes to walk the whole shopping. So I said, we'll just walk it. But these guys said, no, let's take this car. So we took that car and we ended up cruising. Check it out.
Oh, you like you for
Corey the guy trying to sell Corey some more Viagra.
Coca-Cola.
Gotta love his horn, man. Watch this turn. This guy don't even stop, man. He just goes. he doesn't even stop, man. He just goes. We're like, holy crap. Oh, that was crazy, man. And then unfortunately we got caught. We got thrown in jail at the LA prison bar, Ensenada, Baja, Mexico. we got to take picture at this iconic bar there, and we ended up at the beach. So this is a beautiful Ensenada beach. Nice waves, clean waves, but it's freaking cold there. So I think it was still 40-50 degrees there, but it was actually pretty nice there at Ensenada. We took a picture at the Ensenada sign. Check it out. Which is awesome. That's all of us jumping out. We had actually two cars to take us out. And then we had lunch at this El El Encalado. I don't know what that means, but it's mariscos and cheves. That's what we had um, at this restaurant. So they took us there. They said it's a great place to eat. Um, they said, who was telling me? Dwayne, Uncle Ben's son, tell me, hey, you got to try the Mexican Coke. They got different sugars. They got different sugars in there. I say, you got to try the Mexican Coke. So we tried the Mexican Coke. And that went well with our meal. Check it out. So we had I had fish tacos. That's fish on the bottom, and carnita, no carne tacos. I think so. That's what they call it. Um, if you guys know, then how much did they charge you to drive you around? Oh, $25 a head for 2 hours. All right, Adam's gonna go in March. Cool. Yeah, it's worth it, man. I thought it wasn't worth it, but I'm glad that they booked it. Elmer and Corey. Okay, so our ride was over. The 2 hours was over after our lunch. So they dropped us off. I had to take a picture with the classic car before we leave. Check it out. Look at me, man. Look, man, my belly is growing from all this food. Check it out. But we stopped by this place called Mythos, and you guys might have seen Chef Dice's video, the full video of Mythos. But we stopped by there where they serve it's not tequila, but it's called something else. What is the name? I even forgot the name, but we'll have our tasting guy tell you.
A lot of flavors in our mouth. Tequila only you feel alcohol and neutral flavors. Mezcal we can feel like plants.
Oh yeah, mezcal.
The age in our mouth and then the flavors is very very good. If you drink artisanal mezcal, you can get the perfect balance in our mouth. Not too smooth, not too strong, not too smoky. Perfect balance. Then, mis amigos, for how many people? 8?
Yes.
Yes. Muy bien, mis amigos. Okay, I put all the bottles right here. And I go for a little tables with a slice of orange, worms, salt, and grasshoppers. Ay, 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 mis amigos. Grasshoppers, like cricket.
I'm gonna shoot you down.
Yeah, grasshopper. Look at Sam's face. Grasshoppers. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 man.
When you go on the TV, you look like a grasshopper. Are you a grasshopper? Crema de mezcal, creamy one. Oh, this one is chilled.
All right, Chef Dice here. We're gonna do a surprise.
So they did talk about grasshoppers. So you see that right thing, that item on the right of that chopping board, that's a grasshopper. And let's see if I can have the stomach to eat it.
Okay, let's get this crunchy grasshopper. So,
Wait. Okay, go on.
this is grasshopper.
Cheers!
Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah, tío Ben, tío Ben.
It's like adobo flavor.
Yeah.
I still like the orange. It's pretty good. Pretty good Whoa.
Who wants more? You guys can have it.
All right.
Oh,
Ready, mis amigos?
Yeah.
grasshopper stew. Like a cracker.
So I did eat the grasshopper. It did taste. If you didn't know it was a grasshopper, you think it's like a salty cracker, a salty cracker, I would say. But that was you saw my after look on that. It was pretty nasty. Uh no, I had the grasshopper in Chicago once when I was in Mexico City. I exclusively had mezcal just with the orange and salt. Wow. So you had the grasshopper in Chicago and you had the mezcal, orange, and salt in Mexico. Old fashioned grasshopper. Oh yeah, I should have ate the old fashioned with the grasshopper, huh? That'd have been cool. Okay, so after that, what happened after that? We had that. We were kind of buzzing already from all that taste testing there, and then we got back on the bus, ready to go back to the cruise, and yeah, and our bus driver started entertaining us. Check it out. Yeah. What a great guy. But you know what? Check this out.
Oh shoot! I thought he was a driver. I thought that was a driver.
He wasn't our bus driver. He was one of the guys on the street who jumped on the bus and started entertaining for money, man. Oh, that was hilarious. It was like the bus was leaving and he still didn't even leave the bus. That was awesome. But that was a great entertainment in less than in just couple minutes, man. Just doing all those Mexican songs. That was cool. Then we got back to the boat, and Norwegian crew is a pretty awesome crew, guys. They welcome us back from Ensenada with this.
Oh, look at the crew!
With this greeting, check it out.
Look at these guys, YouTube! YouTube represent! Yeah! Yeah! Whoa! We're going back on the boat, guys! Yes, sir! See you later.
Yeah, that was cool. We got back on the boat, we freshened up, and then we had dinner at the Texas Smokehouse. So here's a picture of our Texas Smokehouse. So we got smoked ribs, smoked sausage, smoked chicken. We got the sampler plate. So that was cool. This is our last night actually on the boat cruise. And what else? I said I was down. We had to go to the table because I was down. trip total. I was down 1530 already. So last session we went back onto the craps table after dinner, and then it was a choppy roll again. We were down to our last hundreds, maybe two, 300s, and it was tough, man. Playing at the $25 level and not having many targets, having less targets, and trying to conserve bankroll. But Uncle Ben comes to the rescue, and he rolls a monster roll. Um, Hour and a half roll, everyone said. But he brought us back. I think I was down. Forgot what I was down, but I was down to my last, and we ended up coloring up after Uncle Ben. He was rolling. I think it was maybe about 12:30. No, about 1 o'clock is when he got no 12:30 is when he got the dice, something like that, because he was still rolling, and they were saying we're heading into international waters, and we're gonna have to shut down the casino in 10 minutes, and Uncle Ben was still on his roll. But um so he did make the 10 minutes. He did finally 7 out, but I bought in. That was our only session. Bought in 950, cashed out 2300. So I profited 1350 from Uncle Ben's roll. No, I made 2100. So that means I was down to my last 200, like I said. Um, but profited 1350. So that was a huge roll. But Uncle Ben brought us out of the hole on that one. So that was an awesome roll from Uncle Ben, and he was our savior for that. So after after we colored up, then the casino closed, and here is all of us just chatting about Uncle Ben's monster hour plus roll, golden arm roll right there, and then I ended up just losing crap strip total $230. Not too bad with that. Here in this picture, we have Dustin Lentz, our host here. Great host. If you guys want to go on the boat, he's on our Facebook, Hawaii Crap Shooter Facebook page. You can get in touch with him. Great host, takes great care of you. Anything that we needed, he helped. Either he could get it for us or he helped us. So strongly recommend him as a casino host. And then we got all the rest of the guys. So here was the crew that we had at the Mexico crew. So that was an awesome time. I see. Always trust the golden arm. Yes, the two-time golden arm. Look at his shirt. Look at his shirt. Uncle Ben has his golden arm shirt. So perfect timing to use his golden arm, because he bailed out me and Corey as well, and Elmer as well. What did you play across, Andy? We couldn't even get across. I was playing 110 inside. We didn't have that much money to go in. I only had $200 on that one, but I think I went across with Uncle Ben because he was no. I saved some money. Even Corey did, because I was to roll next. So I saved some money for myself. Oh no, I don't think I even have my money. I was like hoping that I don't have to pull out for myself, but I had $200 to put on him. So nice to have a golden arm on the crew. He's a great friend of HCS. Yeah, Uncle Ben, you see him on the videos. He rolled a monster at the Alianti. I mean, where is that at? The GVR. So go see that video if you haven't seen it. So casino shut down. We're here. This was after 2 o'clock. They were about to close down the slot machine. They closed down the tables already. So we were just hanging out from there. And what happened? That was day 5. That was our last day of the boat cruise. And then day 6, We were off the boat. That was a sad day. We had to pack and get everything done. But my daughter, Zadra, baby Dice, she had a great time. Look at that smile in the sun, squinting her eyes. But that was an awesome trip. So that's the whole trip report minus, what is this? Minus 230 loss for the whole trip report. So not too bad, not too shabby for a 5-day cruise on a $25 table and a 50 a $500. No, I had to buy 1,000 after the first day because it just sucks to play. You can play with 500, but it sucks, man. You don't have really much fun with that. So okay, going to the questions. I think that's it already. That was our last day. Um, just some things to talk about, and you guys can put out you guys questions. I got some questions here that you guys asked. So the VIGs on the table, Victor. Yeah, I don't know about the VIGs because haven't played. There were no VIGs, upfront VIGs, but I didn't play again. I didn't lay any bets. John says, kind of off season. What was it? Hot? No, it was cold. It was cold the whole trip. Maybe about 50 to 60 degrees. Rebob, what time did the tables open? The tables open, I think it was at 9 a.m. every morning and then close at 2 p.m. 2 a.m. So not bad, but we wanted to do a lot of things on the boat, so we weren't at the tables the whole time. How bad were the 0.7s, multiple ones back to back? At one time during the session, we had 6 back-to-back PSOs. And it's really hard to recover from 6 back-to-back PSOs unless you're playing the don't. But yeah, so okay. So right, Andy Fujimoto says nice. That sucks. It was $25 table. Yeah. We said, why is it always $25? We asked the dealer crew, is it always $25? They said, no, there's a craps group coming in, and we raised it to 25. We all look at each other. Who the hell is that? It was fun though. A lot of people on the craps table, they recognize HCS, and some of them were just happy to see us because he said, I've been trying to book what was his name, Pedro. I was trying to book a Vegas trip when you guys go so we can meet at the same time, but you guys are here. I can't believe it. So that was cool to meet some of our viewers. Table limits. Christopher Bird, we had not gotten to the limits. We were focused on the minimums. So sorry, I can't answer the limits. If I ever got there, then I would let you know. Not the guy in the would have been a great time to play the dolly on yourself. Yeah. Yep. I don't play the dolly. I don't like the dolly because I don't like to lose the opportunity on the yeah, if you wanted to grind it, you know what? I think that would have been not a bad idea. But if you want to, if you're a grinder, yeah, that's a good. But I'm ready to press to the moon. You see my strategies. Get your money back, press to the moon. That's how I play because it's exciting. I don't want to be stuck in a dolly or something. And the guy goes off to him. If I played the dolly on Uncle Ben's roll, I would not have made that much. No ways. And that's the sacrifice. That's your choice, right? How you want to play your own style, which is fine with both sides. Not the guy in the cigar bar, though. Heard of us. Yeah. That guy. No, I haven't heard. Have you heard of HCS? Nope. SJ is laughing. Kevin Farm, you did notice the 80% of workers are Filipino. Yes, they are. That's why I felt at home, but I don't speak the language. But yeah, a lot of them, yeah, stay on the boat. They stay on the boat for about 9 months. That's their contract. They live on the boat 9 months. They don't see their children for 9 months, and then they go back. So a lot of the dealers were happy that they were going back home to see their family. So that was cool. Blackjack, Adam. I haven't played blackjack. I doubt it. Blackjack was that high. I know the craps table was raised intentionally, so which is all right. Hola, Roberto. Cigar room video was hella funny. Yeah, you guys gotta go watch it. Go watch it on HCS Live. Go check it out, man. We had a good time in there too. Uncle, oh, look at here. We got Uncle Ben, the golden arm. Uncle Ben, I was just telling everybody about your monster roll over here with us celebrating with you. Yeah, thank you so much for that hour and a half roll. Ooh, you would have shut it down if you had 5 more minutes. You kept that roll. He was hitting. Uh G Money, he was just yelling, G Money special, Brian, G Money special, G Money special. He was just knocking the fives and nines, repeaters. Talk about quality roll. It was a repeater roll. Yo, CBT. Um, we got Big Kahuna here. Thanks for sharing your trip, amigo. I have a non-related cruise question about your webcam overhead camera. Make and model. Ah, shucks. I forgot. I'll let you know, Big Kahuna. When I'm at home, I'm not at home. I'm at work actually. But when I'm at home, let me know. Send me that question again. That was a wonderful trip, guys. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for joining in. It was an amazing trip. The rocking of the boat wasn't too bad. So you know, well, it affected Elmer, but it's not too bad as people think. Um, but 25 minimum was tough to play, and the downside is you get the positive thing is you make new friends because you guys play on the table together the entire trip basically. But if you have an irritating player that you play with, then same thing, you're stuck with them the whole time. And if they're drinking and they get even worse, that's what you got to deal with, and that's what we had to deal with on the boat. That's probably the most negative thing that I dealt with on the boat. So but the trip was fun, definitely. Okay, that's the trip report. We did make it over to Disneyland. I'm gonna be posting my Disneyland, actually a regular video in my HCS Life playlist. So if you guys want to check that out, check that out. But that's more of like a family life kind of thing, not so much related to a craps uh, channel. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. You guys can put it in the comments afterwards. But we did have a great time. Hopefully we can go back. But we'll see if we can make it next. If we do go back, I'm gonna be trying to target the Alaska cruise because I think visiting Alaska would be cool. You get smoked salmon and you get all of the fishing and all that kind of stuff, and you see all the nice, beautiful uh, white mountains, and I don't want to see icebergs, but those kind of things. So if you haven't done a cruise, strongly recommended. It's a different experience other than Vegas. You're gonna have a good time. I'd say, I mean, I wouldn't, never take that back about my kids. But if me and Hazel was just there by ourselves, you can even have more of a good time because, we can just drink till we pass out because we don't have to worry about any other responsibilities but ourselves. And but which is cool. They had a lot of kid stuff. So both good and bad. Noah says Alaska is a bucket list trip for me. Yeah, go to Alaska. Des wants to go Alaska too. Now you gotta watch the rerun. Yeah. It's a good thing about YouTube. There's the reruns. This is actually easier for me to edit. I don't know if you guys do. You guys like this type? Where you want me to edit the video, or you guys like this interaction kind of live trip reports? Because I can do both. Yes, Alfredo, this is live. You have any questions about the boat cruise, Alfredo? Good to hear. Ended almost even. I can't imagine a $25. Yeah, I made it out alive. And Andy Fujimoto said, yes, this is live. Good interaction. Toothpick, I like this format. I'll do this more on my future trip reports and keep it live. Chris says, keep it live. Don't forget the thumbs up. Anthony says, you like the video logs. You like those video logs. I'm trying to do better on that. It's just hard for me to take out my camera all the time while with the kids. But when I'm by myself, man, I'm a vlogger. I'm trying to be a better vlogger so I can share the experience. Alfredo, I want to go too, but I want to go on a larger boat with more time at sea, as you can only gamble when out to sea. Oh, I see. With the hours you put in, I think yeah, you either you gotta do that, or that's probably the best. Maybe like the 10-day cruise, and that way you can stay out there and just gamble. But I think when they're on port, then they shut down the casino anyways. They got to give the workers, the dealers, a break, because they break each other, but it's the same crew the entire night. So awesome video. I like it with the interaction. Cool. Thanks for the feedback. I do it, if you guys, what you guys prefer, because you guys are the one watching, right? Gotta take care of our viewers. You need to open up yourself up to yeah, I used to play poker before, but I don't like poker. It takes too long. That was the game for me, but takes too long, and the grind is, to me now time is more precious. So I would play it if there's nothing to play. But if craps is there, craps is my game. How much was the trip? I just we're sampling it, so our host Dustin was able to comp our rooms, and we just had to pay port fees and taxes. That's it. It was a very affordable trip, other than the flight going to LA. Man, this sucks. They raised the table just for us guys. How did they even know? They knew. They knew we were coming. Dustin, our host, has to let them know whenever he's gonna, comp everybody. Trust me, everybody knows when they comp out people. So I'm dual streaming. Who's this on Facebook? Oh, people watching on Facebook too. That's cool. Yeah. I'm triple streaming. So we're streaming also on the Hawaii Crap Shooters YouTube page. So yeah, Born to Roll Dice. We had fun. We came back with cases of tequila, mezcal, grasshoppers. Nah, just kidding. No grasshoppers. No poker. So boring. Baccarat and martingale. I'm dual streaming. Yes, I'm triple. Wait, yeah. No poker. Do boring. Oh no, you said so boring. Oh, you said it again. Cases of blue pills. Not me. That's Corey, man. He said he got a deal. I don't even know how much is a deal, but he said he got a deal. But he would have bought the whole store if he wanted to. But he's afraid of customs, he said. Cases of Viagra. Man, you're gonna get a heart attack. You take that stuff, man. I don't know. Des is laughing at you, Roberto. Oh man, you guys, next Craps Cruise, man. If you guys can hang out, you're gonna hang out with HCS for 5 days or 5 to 7 days. It's a blast. I mean, wow. If you want to know somebody, take them on a cruise, because that's where you're gonna be stuck with them the whole time. So um, that's how you get to know them. Corey is still on the hard 10 from the trip. Oh, from the tip? Oh no, from the trip. Roberto, you talking about his tip? No, you're talking about the trip. Corey, case of blue pills and a new rack of socks. Is that what it is? Viagra only in moderation. Yeah, I think he chops them. I don't know. I heard one of my friends, they chop the pills into threes or something like that because it's too strong for him. I don't know. Talking about Viagra, we're talking about craps here, guys. We're not talking about Viagra. We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice. Oh, I'm still disappointed at myself in my shooting this morning with George. Those of you guys who missed the beginning, I rolled a PSO, which just rattled me, and I couldn't get my nerves. I was totally comfortable, totally confident, and that PSO just, ooh, everything went just a tornado already from there. But it's okay. Maybe next time I'll do better, but um, that's okay. Don't do it. We're unfocused. What do you mean, don't do it? We're unfocused. Stream gone downhill. Did you talk about motion sickness? Yeah. So only Elmer is the one who got motion sickness on day one, but after that he took his stickers, put them on his behind his ears, and took his Dramamine and everything, and he was fine. Nobody else got sick. Everybody was perfect. The boat's not too rough. It was sometimes where it'll rock back and forth when you're shooting, and me and Elmer, we were laughing because we had to time when the boat is gonna go down. So that's when we threw the dice. So we were waiting and waiting and waiting, and then when it goes down, that's when we throw the dice. That was funny. But other than that, you can't really tell the boat's moving. It's so huge. It's a floating city, so you're gonna enjoy it. Rooms are smaller, tight enough that I might not even our double shoulder could fit in the room. So that's okay. Money shot. Got your back. HCS represent. Yeah. Well, I was actually rolling pretty good. Would save some of the team, but it's back and forth. Chef Dice will has helped me out, bailed me out many of times as well. So it's good to have that balance. When you're not shooting good, you have a good wingman to cover. Uh, uh, Corey last trip, monsters all trip, and then he bailed me out. This one, yeah, little challenge from the table. They gotta get used to with the table, but having the crew is the X factor because you get a higher percentage of people shooting good, rocking back and forth when shooting. That's the dealers under the table magnets. Okay. Uncle Ben says he used the patch, which helped. No problem drinking, unlimited. Uncle Ben can drink, guys. He drank every time, nonstop, whenever he could. The live is cool. Good on the fly editing. Oh, thanks, John. It's actually no, the prep work is long for this. Even though it was just about an hour, we're just chatting that little, but about an hour and a half, just killing time. But yeah, casino doesn't need magnets when they just go to rough seas. You know what? Casino don't need magnets. It's inexperienced players that just, you know, they win. And there's a lot of them. You guys see my weekend crapsies. It's hard to beat the casino, and a lot of them know what they're doing. It's just sometimes that you gotta be playing the right strategy at the right time. Like I said, the best strategy is using the right one at the right time, because the don't pass could be the best, the light side could be the best, but it all is about timing. Uncle Ben, now we need to fix your profile pic. Need to change it to the golden arm times 2. Yeah, there you go. Um, Corey doesn't need to use his golden arm anymore. Next cruise, Alaska. Guys, let's go to Alaska. Let's go to HCS Craps Cruise to Alaska. Make sure that there's 2 craps tables so all of us can play. We'll give you guys details when it comes out. Wouldn't that be awesome, guys? All of us to Alaska and just hang out with each other and shoot the game we love, craps, for about 5 to 7 days. That'll be awesome. Okay. Well, it's about an hour and a half. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. All 46 of you guys now left. I'm gonna shut it off here, and I gotta get ready for a Friday night live practice at Palisades Casino with the HCS crew. Some of them are going up to Vegas in about a week or two. Uncle Hoku, give him props. He's up in Vegas right now. He's doing well. He rolled a 40 roller at the Cal, made a couple grand there. He's rolling with Chef Dice Senior, and he's hitting the slots too with his tea leaf power. So he's having a good time there. Alfredo says, if you give me 3 months notice, I should be there. Yeah, anybody. Yeah, Alfredo, come down. Anybody can come down. We're gonna set it up, and we'll get everybody in their cabins at the craps table, drinking old fashioned. We're gonna fill up that cigar room with all of you guys, and we're gonna just go live and have a good time. Wouldn't that be awesome? Crapsy tomorrow is gonna be at 7:30 a.m. because my son is resting in his divisional championships tomorrow. So it's gonna be a little later. 7:30 a.m. tomorrow is when I'm gonna start it, and yeah, so jump in. It's gonna be a low roller, $15 table, $500 bankroll, and then Sunday is gonna be a Super Bowl Sunday, early morning before the game. It's gonna be $25 with $1,000 bankroll. We're gonna go. I want to do the $515 minimum and the $1,025 minimum. That's just standard play. The more we practice that, the more it'll be second nature. So I'm going to do that. You can win the crapsy chip tomorrow. Time for Brian to clock out. Time for Brian to clock out of work. Yeah. Cal is a tough table. I don't like it either, man. It's crazy. It just bounced. You landed in the area and it just takes a left turn. Unpredictable. Roberto needs 6 months notice to get off. Yeah, just call in sick for 5 days. 40 is like a 60 at the Cal. He would have got golden arm then. All right, Roger, thank you. Ted, you gotta go join us on the chip. I know Ted just gotta jump on. Dwayne said, how's it, Dwayne? Good to see you. Go rewatch the video. Uncle Ben is, I don't know if he's in Vegas. Dwayne did great too. Yes, he did great. Dwayne's first time, and he did great playing the $25, man. Imagine a newbie forced to pay $25, man. Not easy, guys. All right, man. Okay. We're gonna end it here. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 7:30 Hawaii time. That'll be 9:30 Pacific. And what is that? 12:30 Eastern be on a Saturday. And you guys take care and may the dice be nice. Aloha.